have withdrawn my support for the Super Eagles. Whether they win AFCON or not, right now, I don't care.
These are the issues that I think about.
You know that you have a mission in front of you, and every time you do this, history shows. Every time we do this,
you lose.
You can actually protest at home. What you're doing is disgraceful. It is your money, yes, we agree, but you are disgracing the country by doing what you're doing where you are doing it.
The bottom doesn't just become bad overnight. They're looking at what the top has done. Now, I don't have proof, obviously, but I think that even the NFF officials and the NSC officials and also the government officials have taken people to places that don't need to be there.
If I tell you I'm not going to pay you bonus,
yes,
I'm going to pay you a bonus tonight, and I bring all my girlfriends,
yes,
people from my village,
yes,
that's not your business. Once you have said you collect naira business,
no, but that's not fair.
No, it's not about fair.
It's about fairness.
It's about, excuse me, fairness is when you put on the national jersey and you perform.
That 2013 squad, just before they played Cote d'Ivoire, there was an emerging mutiny in the squad. An emerging mutiny. Yes, there were some players who were on the verge of leaving abandoning the national team. But all of this was not made known to the country. Nobody knew what was going on. That's focus. I'm not sure there's any national team that has gone through the hardship that the 96 squad went through. These guys went as far as washing their jerseys by themselves,
driving their own vehicle,
driving their own bus. Victor Ikpeba drove the bus himself to the venue after the coach Bonfejo had abandoned the team because of money issues. But what they did not do was what these people are doing now.
Well, like I already mentioned in an earlier tweet, the biggest irony of this conversation, the biggest irony in that conversation was mentioning that 1996 squad. 1996, and exactly 30 years after, same issue has not been resolved. Same issue. 1996 players don't they strike the money issues since 1996, and instead of addressing the institution behind all of this mess, no, they begin gaslight the players, and then they throw in that devilish narrative. You are demarketing the country for us. They admitted though, say we know is your money, their own right to not be saying they do them favor or they give to no, they are right. Why the bots? It's their right, it's their money, but why the bots? CAF pays us money, FIFA pays us money, even federal government they give allocation yearly. Nobody they hear him. But once they don't reach to pay the laborers, the people where don't work, they work for it to their rights. English go start. English up and down. English go start. Now make they see kind of thought process where they behind the people in places of leadership, the people in places of power, and we want to have a better country. See the kind of thought process these people have. We are just a bunch of wicked souls. Where they even do these people, it be like if they leave themselves, they go say make our players anywhere where we get tournament, make our players the trek go the place. This Morocco where we they play Nations Cup now, they forsay make them trek go there. The kind of thought process. And if these people are treating this thing at the national team, the biggest cash cow of the federation, the association, NFF, their biggest cash cow, if they treat them like this, I want make una begin to imagine, they wonder what our junior teams they go through. Say if I they talk this team, a lot of people know they understand that, and because we be reactionary people, only when Super Eagles they involve, a lot of us they want pay attention. I want make una begin to imagine waiting. These ones now the ones where don't get money. All of us know say they don't get money, they don't get name. See how they treat them. Now I want make una imagine waiting the junior ones, those our on the age teams, waiting that they go through. Make we not even go for our female, our Super Falcons down. I want make una just imagine waiting that they go through. Now why these people go get mind? Tell under 17 players, say make them pay for their own medicals, pay their way to camp. Now this thought process. And the craziest thing about this whole thing, I say it never end. This conversation, we go still come back to this conversation in no distant time. We go still come back to they never pay, they don't pay again. And instead of fixing the problem, fixing the issue, No, we go turn around, they want to gaslight the victims. Now why they always talk, say my favorite quote of all time, one of my favorite quote of all time, now we all know what we are doing. This narrative where you see them they push, we all know what we are doing.